Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and welcome back to my Drakken tutorial slash playthrough. Fateful hour has arrived, but before I commence the slaughter of the White Walkers, I need to clarify something I noticed after I finished recording the last video. Have you perhaps by any chance been wondering how come the enemy was able to fight me so well? How come the units have so much health and were able to dispatch my Drakken with, well, maybe not relative ease, but compared to what I was expecting, they were not compared to what I was expecting, but rather they were against all my expectations, actually killing my Drakken. How could it be? Well, the answer lies within this status screen. Scientific victory, 20% all the way there. Military stats, yeah. They got, without a question and a shadow of a doubt, the Serum Vitaru, which doubled their life and doubled the damage. Which is why and how they were actually able to deal so well in the last fight. But even with that, I crushed them. Of course, you could say I had the advantage. They also attacked me with an army of just 2 units, but putting this aside, I think I have shown there's no hope for them now. And in fact, because for whatever reason they moved their armies aside, I will just go ahead and continue with the slaughter. Yes, even auto battle is now like, oh guys, we are in some kind of trouble, aren't we? But I'm not gonna auto battle this, oh no. I want to have some fun, and I have proven last time that I'm actually, believe it or not, better than the auto battle. So let's go ahead and kill those guys. Also, before I do that, I did level up my hero ever so slightly. So now he can actually wear more equipment than usual. One problem, I cannot upgrade his equipment while he's out here in the wilderness, so that's not very useful, but it will become useful soon enough, I hope. Also, I did say I want to retrofit the demons, but problem is I cannot really get them right. Their cost is incredible right now, as you can probably see with your very own eyes, and their stats are not that amazing. I mean, the damage and the life, fine. Even the defense is arguably okay, since keep in mind it will be multiplied by quite a bit once they get out of the city, because they'll be given extra levels. I don't remember how many now, but quite a few of them, certainly. Their attack cover is what worries me. I need to have high enough attack to be able to reliably hit the enemy, so that then my damage can go through, obviously. So I need to get their attack higher, which is why right now in my research I am prioritizing marvelous alloys. In fact, I'm tempted to increase the prioritization of it by changing the focus of some of my cities from something, I don't know what yet, to science. Like actually Capo, for example, could be possibly a target. Now I need a city that can give me like a ton of science out of nowhere. Like, actually my capital gives me 10 science at a maximum. That's quite a lot of science, and I can increase, lower the amount of time it would take me to get marvelous alloys by 110, which I'll certainly do in all honesty. Yeah, why not? The Drakken, yeah, I might as well keep working on it, and I'll keep using Godfather as a meeting point for the armies from other regions, like this ancient right here, why not? But other than that, I don't think I will be using Godfather as a production hub anymore. It's not that good of a production hub anyway. So with that being said, now let's commence the slaughter as promised. Oh, I've been waiting. The enemy of course does have their fortification bonus, but they don't have too many units to defend them now, do they? Yeah, they have militia and whatnot, and the battleground is now in my favor because there is a bit of an ocean in the way of enemy units. And of course there's still the cliff, which is being mighty annoying, of course. And I can barely see anything because the screen is so effing busy. But I will try my best to actually murder the enemy. So let's go ahead and make sure that my hero does need to be fairly close to the front lines, because he is the guy who can deal the damage. He can deal the damage quite reliably, in fact, as well. That said, there are the front lines as well. The enemy will spawn in there a little bit, so let's make sure that I have... Well, the enemy city is taking quite a bit of my deployment zone away from me. That is a problem. So, let's see. 2 Drakken stay over here, and the rest gonna march up over there. Well, 1 more Drakken will stay over here, I think. This way I'll gain quite a lot of morale bonus, and I can still march up reliably against whatever spawns over here with the 3 Drakken in there. I like it. Let's go ahead and equip, no, keep this setting, and now let's go ahead and commence the slaughter if at all possible. So, you can walk to this town, so by all means please do. You can walk to this town, so by all means please do. And you, you can walk to this town, so by all means please do again. As for you, do the same thing again. Now I'm firing uphill, which means that I will gain quite a bit of a penalty, but I do want to get as close to the enemy as humanly possible with as many units as possible, so that later on I don't necessarily have such a big, you know, traffic jam as I tend to do apparently. So let us try to deal with that. Okay, Udir says please move in a direction. I'm not sure which direction yet, but just a direction will suffice, and you moved over here, and I don't know, be a bait or something. As for you, well, I am okay with you trying to kill those guys. Attack odds are certainly in your favor, so this is good enough. As for you, dear Drakken, you, I mean, seriously, you're kind of gonna be a waste in this fight. Guess you might as well start walking towards this area, more or less, try to at the very least. And those additional Drakkens, that's not the army I was asking for. I was asking for the army of my other hero. You know, the ranged army? Oh, for crying out, whatever, it's the same bag that we've seen before. Still, you guys just move out of the deployment zone and I'll be happy, Panda. So there's that done. Let's launch the fight, see what the enemy does. They certainly do try to annoy me by moving into unexpected locations. They also are moving out of the deployment zone. And what is annoying is that I'm now blocking myself from entering the area I want to enter. Still, for some reason the enemy didn't actually fire at me, which I'm quite okay with. And I will get to fire at the enemy, which again I'm quite okay with. Too bad that they actually missed! They had a very low chance to miss from what I remember, so I'm not too particularly happy about it. You cheating AI, I know you're messing up with my results. I know it. I do know it. Do I sound slightly psychotic? Well, maybe that's because I am. Well, I guess it's a good thing I ordered those guys to move over here, because now I can actually attack those Dakar Rangers, whereas before, maybe I would... Wait, what were the odds on that? I would like to see that again. I wasn't looking. I need to see the odds. Okay, show me the odds. Okay, 50% chance to miss, but seriously, I was missing quite a lot. Yeah, well, luck is not in my favor. What else is new, right? Oh, well, whatever. Okay, the dragon. I kind of am tempted to fly him over here. Why? Because high ground, and also lower the morale of all the enemies around me, and keep the high morale for all the friendlies around me, so let's do that. Also, let's debuff the unit that just spawned, if at all possible. You stand back, in fact, give some more room for my friendlies to move in. You guys just try to kill some bastards if at all possible. Same goes to you. In fact, move over there if at all possible. That would be just lovely. As for you, you stand where you are, you stand where you are. I should have another Drakkenling somewhere, yes, you. Go ahead and try to rain down the fiery death and destruction on those guys. As for you, try to surround the other guys. Like from this angle, you come from this angle. And you from this angle, just murder the bastard if at all possible. You try to kill this guy, you try to kill this guy as well. He is focusing on him, which is what I want. As for the Hurnas, well, you advance slightly forward, if at all possible. Dragon, well, I do want you to advance forward as well to provide me with morale bonus. You also walk forward and try to kill people. You go... Apparently you are able to attack this guy, so please do try. And you also focus on this guy. Let's all focus down on one guy. Seems like a fairly decent idea. So let's see what is going to happen. I'll be attacked for a change. Oh no. Well, it actually does matter since the enemy is abusing narcotics, which, by the way, drugs are not cool and I do not recommend using them on this channel. In fact, this is a very big no-no. So stop it, you stupid wild walkers. Jeez. So horrible. Drug users. Ah. They should be killed just for that, in all honesty. Anyway, looks like, yes, I will lose a Drakkenling in this fight. Well, that was to be expected, but now... Oh! They did move onto the high ground. Well, I guess they're not as dumb as I was hoping they would be. Still, I do hope I'll get to damage some of them at the very least, because if I just take out fortification points out of them, then this whole fight will be pointless, in all honesty. But, you know, since the enemy was unable to reinforce the city, I feel like it's too good of an opportunity to pass out on. So I did decide to do and try my best to try to kill them, you know. Also, I did notice that the voters also have the serum of Itaku, because the military also jumped by 1 billion, but the voters are less scary than the Wild Walkers in every scenario imaginable. As in, seriously, voters just have a weaker military altogether, and if they are using the Cedars, also known as the Atlas ones, then I seriously don't have anything to worry about. Because the Atlas ones, what does the serum give them? Double health, they will still have very low health, double damage, which is still like 0. And they are mostly meant to heal, because their attack is also like 0, so they can never hit anything. So yeah, I will be fine killing voters, no problems. It's this fight that matters. Anyway, my hero has maximum morale. Look at this attack! Holy! How high his likelihood is now? Yep, that's quite nice indeed. Anyway, let's try to kill the bastards on the high ground, shall we? Because I don't like how they are spawning. And oh hey there, Wild Walker's hero. Didn't expect to see you here. I cannot say I'm too keen on seeing you here either. So you go like this. You try to go like this. Hopefully, will not mess up with my pathing too much. You walk like this to leave more space for my incoming hero of awesome, who is going to move to... We'll just attack, I guess. 1, 2, 3, yeah, I think my hero will be forced to move forward, so this is good enough. The Carry Rangers, you'll also be forced to move forward, but try to move to this forest town if at all possible, and then attack. Hurnas, well, you can attack this guy, so try to do it. You also can attack this guy, so try to do it. You move forward to attack this guy, you move forward to attack this guy as well, like so. You keep beating on this hopeless bastard, like so. I'm liking this setup so far. You are focusing on the right targets. You should definitely try to weaken this guy. Just actually, hold on, how strong is this guy? Nah, not a problem whatsoever. He's a bit annoying because he'll tank some damage, but he will not be able to deal too much damage on himself, so I'm not very worried about him. And it looks like everything is more or less okay. You have your movement queued up, you as well. Yep. Ah, you are the problem. Focus fire on this dude. This guy has his fortification gone already, so yeah, I'm taking care of the enemy fortification. Of course, taking a lot of damage while doing this, but again, I do have those backup Drakken. And as you can see, yeah, the enemy can kill me quite effectively when they hit me, but I have such high defense that it makes hitting me unlikely. This guy has high morale, so he can actually hit me reliably, because I cannot possibly get into this hex right here for some reason. It's a bit difficult for my units, so this guy has high morale. I am in no position to lower it, which is why he can actually hit my units reliably, and while I'm in not the best spot as a result. It's not the end of the world though, certainly not. Especially if I keep killing the enemy like this, which I am certainly trying. Also, apparently they did try to attack my Hornas, unexpected. Bit annoying, but whatever. Let's try and continue killing the enemy. And I'll also take a sip of water, because again, during battles, it's not like there's much to commentate on. Seriously, just watch the carnage. Oh yeah. This hero, maybe not as impressive as the first one, but he's trying. He certainly is trying, so we can all agree on that one. Alright, keep on fighting. What I will do once I am done with the battle and once I capture the city, which will not necessarily happen this turn, in fact I'm pretty sure certain it won't, I'm just making it easier for myself to capture the city, because keep in mind, the enemy will continue to pump out units out of the city at all times, even though I'm currently besieging it. So I do need to try and, you know, weaken the defenders as much as possible, because yes, I am expecting the enemy to actually try to defend the city with the reinforcements later. Alrighty then, lowered the morale bonus on some of those guys still have it quite high, but that's to be expected. No more reinforcements coming in for those bastards, which is nice. I don't want militia to be in here, that will be annoying. You maybe move to the side slightly? No, I don't want to keep providing myself with high morale bonus, so let's not do that. You try to kill him, I think that's a good idea. You help them with that. You walk to here like this, make sure that you are not on the reinforcement banner. You try to walk to this spot and kill this guy. You are doing a fine job marrying this bastard. In fact, walk over to here so that you can provide me with a morale bonus over on those towns that are further away. And I don't think I need to focus fire on him, he will die. Instead, let's have you guys focus fire on maybe him actually. Can you walk over there? No, there's no possibility. I can walk to this area, I guess. Is this where... Yeah, this is where I told my Drakken to come. So I will fire like so. My hero will probably need to move to make room for the other ranged units. So I'll move my hero and tell him to fire this unit right there. You also fire the same unit. I could actually heal one of my units. Okay, see if you can try to heal this guy. If you can, this would be lovely. You, of course, not keep firing on this guy. He will die. Try to fire on this guy. You try to fire on this guy. You walked over here and then try to attack, I don't know, somebody like this guy if you can. Where are you going? For crying out loud, this is weird. This guy walked in the wrong direction. That was maybe not to be expected because obviously I didn't expect it apparently, but this is kind of annoying. Okay, it's really a mess. Because the screen is so busy, it's really hard to plan. I'll be entirely honest with you. I do think my units have their orders queued up more or less, okay? Oh wait, this guy still to attack that when he should actually attack this guy. So let's have it like so. And also make sure that this guy doesn't do anything too weird. So you do that and attack this. I like you where you are, in all honesty. Yeah, okay. I'll let him move if he needs to. Anyway, looks like my Drakken will not survive after all, but he did lower the enemy morale for a bit, so this is good. I do hope... Oh no, I gave this guy the order to attack this guy. But I'll kill this guy maybe, and if I do, then this guy will move forward to attack the other guys. Hopefully, he might try to move somewhere else to attack somebody else. This is a risk. It's the problem with AI pathing sometimes, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Those guys are just wasting the tanks, and they are one of my more important damage sources, so I'm not very keen on that, let's be honest. Okay, my Drakken is actually breathing fire on the enemy. Well, those guys sure are feisty and fierce. That's okay though. My hero should do some damage, hopefully. Yep, some damage has been done. Oh no, he had a bit of fortification bones left, didn't he? So I dealt literally no damage. Oh, it's phase 4 out of 6, so I'll still have more time to do the battling, and I should be able to capitalize on me taking care of the enemy fortifications. Still, I do believe that I'm killing a lot. More than probably the auto battle would have let me. Which is important. I do want to kill as many of those Decay Rangers as possible, especially since now... Where are you going? They have the Serum of Itaru, so yeah, it's imperative that I actually do kill them. So yeah, another guy, yeah, critical strikes on me. This is why having high attack and defense is so important. The enemy has Serum, which gives them more life and damage, but who cares about the life and damage if their defense and attack are subpar compared to mine? This means that they'll just keep missing and I'll just keep hitting. Who cares that I deal less damage than they do, and that I can take less damage than they can? I'll still murder them, which is cool. Alrighty then. Well, this is awkward. I have no more Drakkens. Oh yeah, they did go in completely the wrong way, didn't they? Stupid bastards. Alrighty then. You, if you can, try to go over there, I guess. Like so. You try to walk to this tower and debuff the enemy hero. You stand your ground and continue killing the same guy. You do the same thing. You do the same thing. You... Come on, you do the same thing as well, even though I doubt you will be actually able to do anything of the sort. You just move out of the way, because seriously, that traffic jam is ridiculous. You also walk over here. Just walk somewhere, guys. Seriously, stop creating such a traffic jam. Like this, and I'll assume... No, you're not doing the right thing, are you? I'll need some more damage over there. And you guys, now don't focus on him, he will die. Try to go over there. I don't know how you would try to achieve that, but I'll trust you. I don't really trust him at all, let's be honest about it, but let's see what the AI will do. Honestly, this screen is way too busy for me to plan and think accordingly. Are they trying to do... Oh, for a second I was hoping they were trying to kill my hero. No, they're actually attacking the Orcs, which is not ideal because the Orcs are my damage dealers, obviously. And I don't want to lose them as opposed to losing my Drakkenlings, but that's okay, that's the end of the enemy salvo for now, so... Alright, oh hi there, I'm a dragon, and I'm debuffing your hero. So, too bad. I think I just removed his... No, he still has fortification, it's just not very clear about that on the screen. And this guy will unfortunately soak up a lot of the damage as well, because... Oh wait, this guy still had fortification? How come? I thought he... apparently he did have fortification left. Bit annoying. Well, now I'll be able to deal some damage to him, I guess, for the next battle. I'm not too keen on losing so many Hurons, but then again, look at how many I have left that weren't even able to fire once in this battle, so losing some is certainly okay. It's not like they are dealing a lot of damage right now either, but whatever. Okay, so this guy is DD dead. Somebody was spawning here, which is lovely, because this means that I will be able to beat up on him in the last phase, because seriously, he'll be so surrounded. And this battle is drawing to its inevitable conclusion, which I'm kind of keen on. Now, I cannot, unfortunately, conquer the enemy city in this one remaining battle phase. The enemy still has way too much HP on the remaining units left, so there's that, but I got close enough, and oh, come on, you just had to walk on the spawning area, right? I had a chance to damage the militia, I guess. Then again, I wouldn't be probably able to kill it. I'll try. Oh, whatever. Do whatever. Oh, wait a second. No, don't heal. Kill. Killing is more fun than healing. You know that? Alrighty then. I'll just let AI do whatever it wants to. I'll trust it to make the right call. I don't really trust it at all, like I said before, but I CPA at this point. I certainly CPA. So let's just see how the AI tries to. What are you even doing? They're just flying around, stretching the wings. You know, it's nice cold breeze right now. They might as well procrastinate a little bit. I understand them, sorta. Might as well, right? No, I don't understand them at all. Try to kill the enemy instead. No, in all honesty, probably AI Pathfinder couldn't find a spot where they had the range to actually attack the enemy. Although the Drakkens have the same range as Orcs, and they had the ability to attack from there, so yep, I have totally no idea what the AI is doing. Oh, whatever. It's really not a big deal. Can you please finish this guy off? That would be... I told you to attack! I did tell you that... You saw me tell him to attack. You did see me... Oh, whatever. This guy will be annoying, but... Apparently I can do nothing now. Unless I kill him now? Nope, he survived with like 1 HP left. I did tell my hero to attack, you saw it. Oh, whatever. So I killed 4 of the enemy units. Lost 1, 2, 3 units of my own. Only 3. It felt like I lost more. Oh, well, I don't really care that much. I mean, I'm happy. What am I saying? This is good news. So, yeah, the enemy only has... Well, the enemy has less units now in the siege. I need to manage my units a little bit better now. So, you just say, go ahead and go to this fight. As for you, try to match with my remaining Kurnas so you can more or less come to the fight at the same time. Like so. Alrighty then. This is good enough for the time being. I'm losing my army slowly but steadily, of course, but the enemy is in the same spot, and I'm hoping that in the winter their movement will not be that great. So at the very least there is that. Let's end the 10. I will continue this video cast, unlike the time when I made this semi-video that was very short and just featured one battle. This time I'll continue because, well, it's important, isn't it? The enemy is still moving away rather than into the siege battle, which is strange and surprising. I did see one Wild Walkers hero, and yeah, they just captured Idinia. There are some Enquangs over here. I hope they will take care of the enemy hero. I could leave those guys to protect Consigliere. Question is that something I should do, or should I instead try to move all my forces to Brahma? In all honesty, well, one, I may not even need those guys. I mean, sure, this guy has 1,000-something HP and a lot of attack, but look at a lot of damage. I mean, but look at his attack. Those guys are worthless. I mean, look at that. They have the serum active, I would like to point out, and they have 28 attack. Obviously, because serum doesn't boost attack, but you know what I mean. Dawn Officers, again, 50 attack. Not very impressive, is it? So, question is, do I need this extra army to come in there? Well, the question is, can I allow myself the risk of not sending an extra army over there? If I lose Consigliere, then, well, that would be a bad thing. This is a very important city for my overall economy. It's my main production hub as well. But it's not important for my victory, you know? At this point, I have to consider this to be a lesser evil, losing Consigliere. Because it's far more important to make sure that beyond a shadow of a doubt, I can capture Brahma. And for that, I'll need all the help I can get. Even though those 2 armies might be enough, I'm not willing to risk it. I need to send in everybody to make sure that the enemy will in fact lose. So I'll do just that. Alright, you stand over on this town, thank you very much. And wait now, there's not much you can do, so let's do that. I am hoping that the enemy will not suddenly declare Cold War on me, like the Wild Walkers did, and attack my army. This would be quite annoying. Alrighty then, I have some more armies. They are the ones that are also preparing reinforcements. Good, good. Merge my armies, merge, move in, procreate, and do all the other stuff. So there's that, you have a bit more movement, yep, finish it, you go hide inside a city, like so, double ancient, not ideal, but whatevs, whatevs. Akamala is being deployed, winter might end soon. Oh, I forgot about the blood crystal. Well then, let's activate it. Also what I can activate is more influence, so that I literally have never-ending amount of influence. I'm not activating the spices yet, I'll activate them once the winter ends. So now that I actually have never-ending amount of influence, I don't really need those guys over here working on influence. Can instead work on either industry or even more science. Which I might do, because I'll need quite a bit of research, in fact. Is like, for example, marvelous armor is something I want, so let's go ahead and grab that. Now, my capital does have quite a bit of science production at this point, so I'm willing to do that. I'm still getting 500 something influence per 10, which is ridiculous, so I think I'm kinda good. I get whatever I want at the Empire plan. So there's that done. Anything else I need in my capital? No, not particularly. How about Consigliere? Well, Consigliere is going to work on what it can to create an army, once it can create an army, but until then, yeah, that's all I can do, really. So there's that done now, and I'm starting to gain Mithrite, which is nice. I think this is all. I cannot see a city that has more. Oh wait, Capo has an ancient, another ancient, wow. Alright, I'll send it to Consigliere just to maybe act as a meat shield and delay the enemy attack if it does come through. A Drakken would do the exact same thing for me. So there's that done. And I believe this is over. Look at how much glass do I have. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and attack again. I did activate the blood crystals this time. Yes, I did. Also, is one activated? Yes, it is. So now I have more attack. Not a very big amount, but it's still a bit more. I wish I could rid of it with my hero right now, but no, unfortunately I can't. I'll attack again. Obviously, last time it went quite alright and the enemy had much smaller army. I entered into auto battle just to save myself some time. I really am tempted to auto battle. Then again, if the enemy has such a small army, I do believe I can fight in manual relatively quickly, and I don't trust the auto battle. I really do not. So, the enemy has 2 units deployed right away. Actually, no, it has all the units deployed right away. And they're actually deployed at the front. Ah, lovely. You seem confident for some reason. I wonder why. Because you should definitely not be confident at that point in time. Alrighty then, where are the enemy units? Because I can barely see them. This guy, well, he's got only fortifications, so I can't come in from there. So the right flank is secured, annoyingly enough, but the left flank is also kind of secured because there is a cliff over here. Tiny bit of cliff. Bit annoying, but I can send in those guys over there like so. So this is okay. Let's move this guy over here so I have more morale bonus. In fact, I'll move you like so. No, I'll move you like so just because it will be easier for me to flank those guys then. Then, next stage, setting up the Drakken so that he gives me maximum bonus. Actually, and that is militia. Where are the rangers? They are in the back. So the enemy is smart, unfortunately. So this guy is in a really good spot. I kind of want to put a hero in there instead, though. But I could put a hero. No, I cannot deploy over there. Yeah, it's better to have a Drakken in there, I think. Although, no, let's have a hero in there. High ground and whatnot. It is important. This dragon will give me quite a bit of bonus, and those Drakenlings are as far in the front as they possibly can be. Yeah, I actually like this deployment quite a bit. Actually, this guy has no way to get to the enemy and nothing to do, so I'll put him over here, I think. Yep. I'm liking this a bit more. Ready up, and yeah, that's great idea. Puffing AI, surely you should do just that. Alright, is there a cliff over here? I don't think there is. So you try to... Can you even walk to this side? It's so hard to tell in winter, it really is. I think this area is highlighted as the area that he can go to, so let's hope that this is indeed the case. And you go to here. Like so. Alrighty then. Now as for you. You walk to this town and try to apply a debuff on the enemy here, but don't move ever again, because this would be confusing and hard to deal with. You hold your ground, I think. And fight. You also hold your ground and fight, because holding my ground is currently the best option, since I cannot reach the enemy anyway. So do that. You. I will walk you forward a little bit, I think. And I will open fire on this, start opening fire on this guy. He needs it. As for you, I will do the same thing. I need to take care of the enemy, the Car Rangers, as quickly as possible. You are in a good spot. I want you to keep pro-enemy with bonuses. And I guess debuff this guy, why not? You will be a nuisance, most likely, so move to over here. You... oh boy. You're not in the best spot either, but you're moving already. Alright, so that's that at the very least. You move to over here, and I guess you'll be able to attack this guy. Not that I care, but whatever. And that's it. Alrighty then. This was supposed to be a quick battle for crying aloud, but apparently it's not gonna be. Okay, good. This guy moved in closest, which means that... did he just insta-kill? No, he didn't insta-kill my Orc, so that's good. But anyway, my hero will move in closer, so he will debuff the enemy's morale. Also, his morale will be debuffed as well, because he is a ranged unit, so there's that. This is okay though, I don't care about my hero having extra morale, I do care about the enemy having less morale. That is the most important thing for me right now. So let's keep hitting the... oh, wow, they died. Oh, that's right, because they have way less fortification now, because I kept the siege up. That's right. So I do think the enemy will die in this fight. Lovely. Okay, so... the Broken Lord's hero will try to do something. He is probably the strongest unit on the battlefield right now, because aside from the Dakar Rangers, but Dakar Rangers, if I can get to them, they are worthless. This guy is always quite a bit of a beast. I always had a soft spot for the Broken Lords heroes as in army generals. They are pretty good at their job. They have good stats and abilities and whatnot. You have to heal them using dash, which is a bummer, but other than that, they're kind of great. So there's that done. Can you move to this tile? Let's try it, I guess. Oh yeah, actually, first of all, you can move to this tile, which would be ideal. You focus fire on this guy. You try to keep firing at this guy. You can attack him, so try to do it. You move in a bit closer, like here, and attack, like so. No, wait, move over here. You... man, this is really traffic jam and a half, isn't it? It's not like we expected anything else, of course, but still, it's a bit annoying. Are there even units on those tiles? No, they're not, actually, now that I noticed that. Alrighty then, in this case, you move over there and try to attack the enemy hero, since you have the range to actually do it. And you moved over there and attack this enemy guy right there. You move to... you try to move to here. Hopefully you will not mess this up. You will. He probably will, but what else? He's moving like this. He's moving like just to here. And you move like this. I think I do not have anybody who has some really weird orders. Except from this guy. He might do some weird stuff, but I hope he won't. Alrighty then. I don't want this videocast to be too long like the last one. Ah, my orcs! That head. So I'm trying to rush things up a little bit, but it's so confusing seeing so many elements on the screen and trying to tell which one is which. Seriously, it's a bit annoying. Also, that was a bit of a mistake on my part, telling both dragons to attack the same target, debuffing the same target. Not exactly ideal, is it? Oh well. Still, I think that's all the fortification points gone from this Dakar Ranger. Yes, indeed, that would be the case. Some militias still have fortification, which is a bit annoying. Well, they don't anymore, so there's at least that. And that would be all militia of no fortification, so every damage I do after now will actually be permanent health damage. Which in the end doesn't matter all that much, it just means that I'll be more efficient at attacking the enemy. And yeah, take that morale. You're supposed to attack him, I gave you explicit... oh, there's a cliff over there. Didn't notice that. Still, I will lower the enemy morale, so that I guess counts. Actually, the enemy already had minimum morale, because they're in a field with no adjacent allies. Oh well, I guess it's nice to be here. Alright, try to attack the enemy, this time for a change, that would be kinda lovely. As for anybody else, well, my hero apparently wants to heal. For some reason. How about you don't? How about you attack instead? As for everybody else, well, honestly, I think I'll just let you do your thing now. I literally will let you just do that. Actually, you, if you can try to kill him, I doubt that you will be able to do it, but you can try at the very least, that would be lovely. You do the same thing, just try to break through the enemy lines and see what you can... oh wow, they actually moved, that's a bit annoying. Oh well, I'm now letting the AI perfect deciding what happens next in this fight. I do hope that it would not do too many stupid mistakes, but the battle is won. Oh yeah, I should have controlled the Drakkens a bit more. Oh well, at least this one attacked something different, which is nice, I guess. And those ones are just doing what I told them at the very start of the battle, so I can't really blame them per se. I mean, I will... oh, come on! Stop walking on the other reinforcement banner, you bastards. Oh, whatever. it's not like I mean, it is actually a big deal because maybe I could have used those units later on, but I think the enemy will die regardless. Why are you here? Oh, whatever. Let me drink some water. Well, this is the Cavalry Ranger and this militia. They are probably not having the best day right now. And I'm being surrounded by dragons. This is certainly not the situation you want to find yourself in, unless you like the glorified godlike Dragon Slayer, and this is the opportunity you waited for your entire life to prove your worth to your mama or something. But I don't think those guys are that. They'll probably get one more shot off, which is a bit annoying, but seriously, I could care less. And also, I mean, actually, heroes, yeah, I suppose you could heal up my army. I mean, that's not the worst thing ever. Yeah, heal, why not? Whew. Alright, some final victory stretch, because I think that there's no doubt now that this is a victory. I was hyperventilating a little bit, in fact, during this battle, because I was talking for so long, and I really need to go to the toilet, and this videocast is really long, so I'll probably end it soon after taking the enemy city. Probably right after ending the 10. To be more exact, I'll force a truce and be all happy and whatnot. Ready to win the fight, not fight, but the game in the next video, most likely. I mean, things could happen. Maybe I'll not be able to take over the Voltus city in time, or maybe I'll be intercepted or killed or whatever. It's not guaranteed, but it is likely at this point. So, Shoriel is now mine. Let's see what kind of city it is. It is. Well, it has a lot of extractors, that I can tell you for a fact. It has Arcane Repository of Zoltana, plus 80 happiness on city. That's nice. That really is nice. Do you have anything else? Scientific Envoy. I don't actually remember this one, wow. I guess, well, whatever. My memory is never the best one. It is one connected to the, whatchamacallit, storyline, obviously. So anyway, anything else I should be aware of in here? Nothing looks to be that important. Medical center, I'll leave, I guess. I'll leave everything. Yeah, there are some weird things, like there's no empowerment, but we already established that the enemy didn't have access. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, after I gave them the technology, they actually made it, so yay! I don't have to make it myself now, woohoo! Alrighty then, work on science, you bastards. Because you cannot work on anything else and be actually useful. So there's that done. National Museum... Hold on a second. How are the enemy bastards settled? Ah, I cannot even see that. Whatevs. I'll just give them National Museum. Or tell them to start working on it, rather. So there's that done. And I will need to start sending my armies down south. But first things first. So, any of the other armies that need orders? Well, those are the 3 armies I have over here. So there's that done. Wild Walkers, I believe they're exhausted, that's nice. Do they want truce? No, because they're dummies, so let's force truce. It's not like I care. There we go. The truce has been enforced, they can no longer take back their city. And I'm about to grab the victory. In fact, you can probably see that right now, that we have the supremacy victory. It says that they're still in here. It will update on the next 10, I'm sure of it. Alrighty then, so... anything else I need to do? Not particularly. I can retrofit my heroes, which I guess I might as well do it right now in this videocast. Actually, no, I need to think about it off camera, as usual. Let's do that off camera. So those armies, I'll move them closer to the borders, I guess. If I had to go south as quickly as possible, then I guess along this border would be the fastest. So I'll move you like this, and I'll move you like this, and you like so, question mark? It should be more or less okay. And I'll end the 10 right over here, ladies and gentlemen. It was PANCZASU, also known as the Mighty Mix Power. Thank you very much for watching. Ah, yeah, I was supposed to end the 10. I'll end the 10 now, and the summer has returned. It's a beautiful lush. You are close to a victory by supremacy. I know, game. I know. I'm also very close to victory by supremacy. Alright, and that's good to know. And the Missouri are also close to the same very type of victories. That's that. Ancient falsehoods have finished. That's nice. I got more adamantium. Next quest, 50 palladium. Wow. Nice. Capture a city, Aduran. And assign the Drakken hero to it for 10 times. Where is Aduran, out of curiosity? It's not like I will do it, but I'm just kinda curious. This city. Well, whatevs. I don't really care at this point. Still, Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online.